Am I an imposter? Hey guys, I wanted to talk to you about something very personal to me. In my life, I'm very blessed for everything that's happened to me. I'm also very blessed to get a lot of amazing testimonials. And there are times when I read an amazing testimonial that comes in after one of my sessions that I get a little twinge of imposter syndrome. That child that did not feel worthy will sometimes come up and say, "Hey, what are you thinking? Did you fool this person? Are you an imposter? Did you create something different?" And I think it's a very genuine response that a lot of people have, especially people who are awakening to their spiritual nature and getting, spiritual messages or hearing the oneness of God speaking to them. I think there's a lot of people who go through an imposter syndrome. I think it's inherent in especially empathetic people who usually have a past where they felt unworthy or unable to, or been made to feel like because of conditional love that they couldn't be loved for the things they do. And I think it's a very natural experience we all have. For me, I get these testimonials and I'm always so moved by them, but I'm also just blown away by what people say. I don't necessarily know the impact until I hear it from these testimonials. And when I hear it in these testimonials, I have those moments of doubt of myself, right? Now, when I look back and I realize that I've done over 400 readings since last November, and I haven't had any really negative feedback. I had a couple that I didn't think the readings went as well as they could have, but for the most part, I would say I'm in the 90th percentile of positive feedback on my readings. And still I have that twinge. Still I have that imposter syndrome twinge. And I think it's a natural thing. I think that our subconscious mind and living in the physical world is experiencing fears in some variety. And I think that imposter syndrome itself is just the fear of unworthiness, the fear of doubt of self. And when I go back and I think of having done 400 private sessions and having a 90 percentile like that, I have to then come to a space of realizing that somebody's feeling they're getting value from what I'm doing. And so I have to value that they get value. I have to look at my value rather than looking at my awareness of self becoming too grandiose. I have to look at it from the aspect of, is the work I'm doing good? And I have to look at the results that I get. So when you're going through life and you have your own personal self-doubts, you get tasked with something because someone sees something in you that you can do, and then you have a little imposter syndrome saying, I'm doing this, but I can't. Who am I? Who am I to do this? Can I really do this? That really is your self-doubt. Stay true and authentic to yourself. Put in the good works. Don't worry about what it means for yourself. Don't need the validation. Needing the validation is the fear of not being loved. But love yourself enough to just say, in this moment, I am doing good works. And I'm trusting that I'm doing good works. And understand that you're not an imposter. You're someone who's doing good works, because I am doing good works is asking God for good works. And whatever you ask in God's name is granted. And Moses said, God's name is I am. So I am doing good works is asking God to do good works. And so recognize that you're already doing good works. The work you're doing has value. Or you wouldn't be asked to do it, or you wouldn't be doing it, or you wouldn't be told that you're good at doing it. The work you're doing has value. And you're not an imposter if you're your authentic self. Just be authentic to yourself and realize that you're not an imposter. And understand also that everybody who does the kind of work that involves spirituality like this has imposter syndrome a little bit, including me. So I read a testimonial, I get my little imposter syndrome twinges here and there. But it really comes down to, am I doing good work? I think I am. Do people tell me I'm doing good works? Yes, they do. I get tremendous testimonials for my works. So I have to trust that in my present moment, I'm doing good works, which means I'm not an imposter. That's my thought on this. You guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. See ya. Bye.